it's like, why does that matter? Our characters will never meet, they'll never cross over, and if they do, it's on a J-Stars video game, and either way, on J-Stars, everybody can box everybody. So it's like, it don't matter. Like, you feel me?
You can't hate the maker, and Jesus paid my way, so I don't need to wait, bro. I'm out the trade, bro. I'm getting paid, bro. I'm going straight up. I'm not from Oakland, but I'm a raider. I told the devil, get your weight up, cause I got power over the enemy. Christ is a centerpiece, and he paid the penalty, so I got hell liberty. I used to love Hennessy, now I got a ministry, and I got a family, now I got a legacy.
Every anime fan ruins it, I think, at some point, right? I think it started going downhill when Attack on Titan like dropped. When it finally dropped and everybody was going crazy back in the day over it, and they was willing to like literally they was literally willing to go die over Attack on Titan. You feel me? And then it's just like,
I'm for you. You are absolutely right with that shit. Attack on Titan, that shit definitely started this shit. Like the peak fucking Aaron's best main character, bro, got the best anime. I can't. That's it.
Yeah,
niggas. I mean, it definitely.
I don't know. This peak thing is kind of like new. When I say new, it's within the last 1 to 2 years, and Attack on Titan been out way longer than that.
No, I'm talking about.
It has no. It's not that it hasn't been out way long. It's that Attack on Titan was the first anime to start. Like that fan base was the first anime to start doing that shit. Yeah, because you know, people for the longest time, people been saying Attack on Titan the best anime, manga, yada yada yada. Like in the past like 2 years is really where it ramped up. When Attack on Titan first came out, you know, motherfuckers just liked it. It was enjoyable. It was cool. We knew it was good. But somewhere along the lines, people started to lay the claim that it's really the best shit out. This is peak fiction, yada 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 yada. And it really did start with them.
Yeah,
and then every fan base kind of adapted that mentality that their respective show is peak.
When Attack on Titan dropped that, right? When they dropped their first episode, anime back then was still a thing, but it wasn't popular, right? It wasn't like as popular as it was.
Mainstream.
Because I remember when Attack on Titan did that, I think it was my freshman year, right? And we had an anime club with like 2 people in it, and like people was roasting them, everything. Then all of a sudden, I think Attack on Titan dropped, and it was on. I think it had Netflix, right? It was on Netflix too, I think. And freaking all the little popular basketball players and all that, they was talking about it like, oh, you watch that Attack on Titan, bro? I don't really like anime like that, but I gotta watch Attack on Titan. And it was over. Like, people started dragging it. Not gassing it. They start gassing it. And then it start turning into, as people start becoming like these mainstream anime fans and all that, it start branching into, people start comparing, oh yeah, have you watched Death Note? Oh, I ain't watched Death Note, but Attack on Titan, like, if you ain't watched anime, bro, Attack on Titan, you need to watch that, bro. Like, Death Note, it's alright, I guess. Like, that's where the comparisons really start breaking off. You get what I mean?
This is true.
It really lost me, bro. Like, I mean, honestly, I'm just a hater for Attack on Titan, so I really don't, I don't really count. But yeah, I think it's some mid, and I will say that shit. But it's a lot of shows y'all know I think it's mid. Mid Hero Academia, D Mid Slayer. I mean, you know, I'm gonna say D Mid Slayer forever. I'm gonna watch it eventually. That's some shit that I'll actually watch it because I'll give it its respect. I'll never watch Mid Hero Academia. For the love of God, I'm never booting that shit up. If y'all see me boot that shit up, I'm possessed by an entity.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
a
lot of shows
that the day I look on Discord, they say West Side, and I see you streaming Demon Slayer. I mean, no, streaming My Hero Academia. I'm gonna just send you a question mark, bro. like you good, bro?
Yeah, about to say I'll be streaming it for E-Bitch or something. That's the only way at that point. I don't know. I just wish people could like the shit that they like and appreciate the shit they like, but not force their initiative and their will on other individuals. That would make the anime shit way more bearable. Because it shows that I definitely have been interested in trying out, but then the fans I be seeing the way motherfuckers be acting, and the shit really just be pissing me off. I'm like, how could I watch this garbage ass show with these garbage ass fans? I'm not doing it. And then I'll never boot that shit up again.
You know the sad part, it's only gonna keep getting worse because anime has become like to the point where like I don't even see stuff about cartoons anymore. You feel what I mean? Like, it used to be like, even with TikTok, I used to see like Gumball, I used to see Adventure Time memes and all that. Now the only thing I see competing with like anime clips all over, even with me out, like even without me liking stuff affecting my algorithm, only thing I see still making a stand is like Justice League memes. Like those are the only thing that are keeping alive right now is like Ace Vane, freaking Justice League clips, or like clips of like Superman and the Flash and Batman doing stuff. But other than that, like everything else is dead, bro. Like anime has completely taken over.
I would only argue like it's not that like cartoons and shit are dead. I would just argue that they've gotten worse. They're just not as good.
They've gotten worse. They've fallen out of favor. And honestly, you have to genuinely look for people who still appreciate cartoons. I follow somebody on Instagram by the name of Cartoon Fanboy, and they often post cartoons and anime-related content because they are a fan of animation. And, you know, it's an enjoyable page to follow. But there are still people who genuinely appreciate the genre. But, you know, as they say, the vocal minority will always be the loudest, or the vocal majority for that matter, when it comes to anime. It's not that many sound opinions anymore, and most motherfuckers nowadays, you can't have a genuine discussion about anime or why you like a show or why you don't like a show, why you think one show is better than the other, because it always turns into, oh, well, you know, so-and-so such and such could beat so-and-so such and such from this universe. Yes. And it's like, well, yeah, you know, that's fine, but I could name like fucking 3-4 people right now that could beat everybody. And then, you know, your whole argument just in shambles. But then motherfuckers go, well, oh, well, you know, if this power works in this universe, then yada, yada, yada. It's like, bro, no, that's not how that shit work. The only way shit work like this, if we gonna do him versus him and put their powers to the test, then they're going to an area where all of their powers work, but all of the restrictions of said world will not apply to the other individual. So when motherfuckers be like, oh, Itachi or Sasuke or yada yada could smoke anybody because all they gotta do is smack them in a genjutsu because it states in Naruto that every living being has chakra. Yeah, that's cool, little bro. Goku don't have no fucking chakra.
Thanks.
He got ki, and his shit exists in his world, and y'all shit exists in your world. Or anybody else for that matter. You're not putting no motherfucker in no genjutsu who don't got no fucking chakra, and this dude or girl don't have no fucking chakra.
I think the only way, I think the only thing that's ever been actually like valid with like anime comparisons, actually, I don't think they're ever valid, right? Because I feel like the whole concept of like comparing animes and putting this anime character against this anime character, and I think that's like the stupidest concept ever, right? And I think I was talking
fun. Yeah, you talked to me about it before. It's fun to do it. I was talking
to Ty about it because I was telling him like another thing that be killing animes is like this whole like the whole anime comparison thing of like, oh, my character can beat your character because my character can do this. And it's like, okay, but it's like, why does that matter? Our characters will never meet, they'll never cross over, and if they do, it's on a J-Stars video game, and either way, on J-Stars, everybody can box everybody. So it's like, it don't matter, like, you feel me? I just think it's
who cares if your character could be my character? My show is better than yours.
I mean, because that one YouTube channel hypes it up, and that's what blew up this expectation or this standard that people's characters used to beat other characters.
What, Death Battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Battle.
It's like Death Battle, 1 minute melee. Yeah, Death Battle, 1 minute melee. 1 minute melee. Don't get me wrong, the animation is great, but it's still the same concept of who would beat who. And you know why. And Death Battle, boy, I hate them motherfuckers. I told y'all that on record multiple times. I can't fucking stand Death Battle because a lot of the times the information is just factually wrong, and then it's like, you know, it ain't nobody in the comments but motherfuckers arguing why so and so such and such character should have lost or should have won, going into theory crafting and pulling out ancient knowledge that most of us didn't even fucking know, or we knew but it doesn't even fucking matter because it's Death Battle. Stop giving Death Battle respect.
I can't say it enough. Yeah, I had to pay for my sins, but he brought the price down. I ain't talking to Canada. I used to be wild and out, but now we're Christ now.